YouTube, it's Ellis here. I just wanted to give you all a quick update. We're officially about 2 months away from Jade and Nana's big move to Japan, and honestly, time has been crawling. It feels like we've been stuck in a vacuum. Maybe because we're so excited for this next chapter that everything else just feels like background noise. But either way, this week has been pretty exciting. This week's been exciting for a couple of reasons. First, our neighborhood had spring cleaning, so we were finally able to get rid of a bunch of stuff. Since we're only bringing whatever we could fit in our suitcases back to Japan, it just made more sense to start fresh over there. Honestly, the cost of shipping everything we own would be about the same as buying new once we're in Japan. So that was our big decision. And second, even bigger news, I got my COE today. Huge shout out to my in-laws in Okinawa for sending it over. For anyone who doesn't know, a COE is a certificate of eligibility. And it's basically half the process of getting a Japan spouse visa. So having that in hand is a huge step forward. Today I sent off my COE to the Japanese consulate in San Francisco, and hopefully I'll get my visa stamped within the next 2 weeks. Honestly, this part of the process can be stressful. The kind of thing that keeps me up at night sometimes. And a bunch of other stuff. On a lighter note, my sister and her family came over this week. Nana did her nails. Jade had the best time hanging out with her cousins. It's going to be pretty tough when she leaves. I know she loved them so much. But lately her cousins have been watching K-pop Hunter, so now Jade's really into it too, but we'll see how long that phase lasts. She's also been painting a lot, and her art skills are really starting to shine. And since I had some free time this week, I put together a little nursery rap. If you haven't checked it out yet, please give it a listen, and if you enjoy it, please don't forget to leave a like and a subscribe. Thanks for hanging out with me today, and we'll see you next time.
Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. Humpty hurt his back, as a matter of fact. First day on the job, mama said not to slack, but he had too much books inside of his sack, and now all he sees is a big old crack. Calling for help, but nobody showed. Feeling kinda numb from his head to his toes. Eyes to the skies, just asking why. All his friends laugh when they're walking by. And just when he's at his lowest low, here comes his bestie with a big old bowl, mixing him up like an omelet supreme, serving some hope with a side of whipped cream. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again.